Hello, this is your disabled combat veteran after 9/11, Michael Commiso in the Battle Buddies almost. People in the world are stupid because we don't have to fight no more, for one. We don't have to. Like, for you guys just to sit on the internet and come up for a reason to hate each other, I think it's very hard. Because nowadays, for what people come up with to hate each other doesn't make any sense and it's stupid. For example, watching porn on the internet. Everybody watches porn on the internet. But the way you guys look at each other as people, only one person watches porn on the internet. And this is the conflict we have in history right now, fighting who should be butt naked or not on the internet in the 21st century. We got this far in history as people to hate each other for no reason at all. If there was no fighting and violence, that's why we're stupid as people. If there was no violence or no war or nothing like that on the internet, because for some reason something clicked in our minds as people and said, hey, the hell we're fighting? Kind of thing, where, well, if the majority rules billions of big people, that means you get mad at me as a veteran back home. How the hell do people get mad back home from war or war? Why do people treat veterans like idiots? Or for one, why do people treat me like an idiot as Michael Commiso? Is it because the way I act? The way I look? Or because I have a speech impediment? Or just part of me determines that people think I'm slow and stupid because you call me that online. Just because somebody calls me a name online, does that make me slow and stupid? But we all know we're not smart as people in the world anymore. You put down one person on the internet and you're all rocket scientists that hack each other's laptops and the internet and computers to get the same spot on the internet, right? I don't know if I'm explaining this right. Nowadays, you really don't need a hack to figure out shit, right? You guys do it anyway. You all hack each other as people in the world, but you basically, as people, lead to the same spot on the internet. where our minds and thoughts, the way we think, all one thing. It could be billions of sites, but the internet is one wire, and we all lead to one spot on the internet. Hey, I'm bald. You all want to treat me hard back home as a veteran, that so-called tough gangsters outside. But at least as a disabled combat veteran after 9/11 attack, I got balls to say, yeah, I do watch porn, because porn is legal in the United States. A gang outside can't talk about gang on the internet. You guys can't talk about porn. You guys got no balls in the 21st century. I heard gangs can't talk about gangs. I'm a disabled combat veteran. I can say what I want. And the part that makes people stupid is you hate each other of the type of t-shirt you wear outside. That's how stupid people are. You get mad if somebody wears a different color t-shirt in the school and get all routed up about it over a color of a damn t-shirt.
Immature or not, it was pretty cool.
It sucks that things that were legal back in the 60s and the 70s, like medical marijuana, weed, and porn was legal at one point in the United States. They were more down to earth on sex and porn back in the day. For you guys to take that shit away from us, where it's in our genes. You smoke weed, you made a baby. Now everybody likes weed, even us. Because you smoked it, and we like to smoke weed. But you can't sit down instead of adults on the streets say, what the hell, we took weed away from the United States in the first place. Now it looks like you're all uptight assholes that don't like nudity online. I don't know that Americans are prunes on the internet. Americans was not prunes back in history. So it's kind of messed up that you take things that made you guys happy in the 60s and the 70s on planet Earth, for you guys to get mad at us as a generation that we was born from you, so we will like weed too and porn too. But how the media and news works, no, you know, I don't have a problem with news, but it seems like the type of news we have nowadays are a bunch of haters on news. Well, as the whole world is haters. You know? It's like this. If the internet, basically, we all get led to the same site or the same thought or the same way of thinking or the same, he's basically listening to the same song on the internet. Where's the hate coming from? Americans listen to rap music. All the other countries listen to rap music. We all basically watch the same shit that's on the internet, but few people get in trouble with the law, knowing the law watches the same thing. I guess that's how you. You're assholes in the world. You're basically using the internet to hate each other. And when I use the internet in school, internet is a learning tool for school. Internet is a things on the internet, and you learn about it. And the only thing nowadays learn on the internet, everybody's an asshole to each other on the internet. That's what you assert. You don't have to do much clicking buttons on the internet. You're all mean to each other. Then you all claim that you're educated and smarter than me, because people always think they're smarter than me. My whole life, people put me down because I don't read books as fast as everybody. I don't get things as fast as people. I have a learning disability. So since I have a learning disability, according to you, as people in the world, makes me stupid. So, but that's just me. You treat each other like idiots all around the world as stupid on the internet. You talk to each other like you're all smarter than each other on the streets. But we're still having wars and violence in the world, and that does not make anybody smart in the world or smarter. We're going backwards. You know, we're not even going backwards and picking out the good part of history. You all sit on the internet because nowadays people don't, you're right, people don't read books anymore. They read the internet. Whatever the internet says, you believe that instead of, hey, but back in history, this book says everybody had a good time in history. So instead of going back in history, like back to the future, and picking up, hey, people back in history came together and actually learned to get along in history as the good parts of history. You guys all go back and pick out the bad shit, talk about the shit on the internet. Now we're living like it's 600 BC on the internet, fighting over stupid shit on the internet. But 600 BC, this is 2022. We're not smart enough to know that we can destroy our planet overnight of our technology, then we're not going to make it as a species in outer space. We can't fight like we did in history. I guess that's the good part of technology. Because as 4K, now it's not black and white. And you can't see hardly what's going on in a black and white movie. Now it's crystal clear, and you can see everything that happens in the movie with a 4K. People don't like watching violence no more. I don't, personally, as a veteran after 9/11 attack in New York City, I don't like violence no more. Because we all know violence and fighting leads to war. But you all still talk shit about each other. You know, I'm 36 years old. When I was a kid, I was not that kid that bullied people. I was the kid that got bullied, and still today, as a 36-year-old man, still not cool enough to use the internet while everybody gets free internet around here. I pay the bills for you guys to hack my laptop to get free internet, rat me out as a corny pussy gang outside of you guys doing the same shit on the internet as the law too. Because if people like it or not, we are all led to the same spot on the internet as one wire on the internet.
When you order carryout online from Domino's, we know
But you sit there and complain about shit.
through a car door to your door. So we're going to tip you for delivering your own.
That, you know,
Get a $3 tip.
there's a difference between,
Only at Domino's.
hey,
It's time to lose the weight.
we're going to complain about our leaders and sit there and do shit about it, or talk to our leaders and say, can we come up for a better way to solve problems in the world nowadays, where I'm not sure if anybody knows anything about outer space, but this is our home, planet Earth.
Change your life now.
If there's life in outer space, it's probably too far for us to reach right now. You know? If there's life in outer space, it's billions and quadrillions of light years away from Earth, and we will never make it to that life in outer space. But we got life on planet Earth. This is our planet. We can't destroy our planet no more. It's time for us to fix our planet. Because one day, you all worry about the flu virus. Oxygen is the number one thing that we're still alive. There's oxygen outside. So, you all complain about, guys, certain people should be naked online and certain people should be online. You all could wake up dead because there's no fucking oxygen on planet Earth, because all the wars and violence you have had killed the oxygen on planet Earth. You know that. You still, if you guys really got mad at me because I stood up to a corny pussy gang outside, as it was my job as a soldier after a 9/11 attack, then you guys suck as friends back home. Because being an American soldier is actually a good thing, you know. I feel good that I served my flag and country. But I shouldn't be feeling that way. Well, if I'm like everybody else that talks shit about each other, at least I did a lot more in my life compared to you sitting on my dick and balls back home, comparing your lives against me all around here back home, while you all sat back home to wait for me to come home just to complain about Commiso back home. I did a whole lot more than that, if you all want to look at that picture on the internet. So, where people are stupid. We all know if countries work together, economy goes up. We need to trade. We learned that from history. It's good to trade from country. That's what up our economy. Other countries buy things from America, and America buy things from the other country. They did this in history with Christopher Columbus. Christopher Columbus, that's how he made it all around the world, by trading from other countries, so his ship can keep going around the world, trade things. So what in the 21st century? But you guys want to sit there and find an excuse, hate each other, and there's no reason to. There is some type of freedom in every country. You all have the supplies to survive on Earth as people. We all can chill out like it's the 60s and the 70s or whatever, 80s. You know, you all sit there and act like war always ends back in history. Why do they keep going? People say this is fucking stupid. Why the fuck we're still having war? It don't even make any sense. Because it don't solve anything. War don't solve anything. You just get mad and keep fighting. And fighting, and it don't solve nothing. You all know that too as people in the world. People don't want their countries to be destroyed.
We did everything.
Because in history, that country got where it is to be where it is. Now, as your country has got where it is right now.
Listen to worry.
Your neighbors. This planet is actually tiny. Compared to all the planets that's around in our galaxy, planet Earth is a little tiny dot in outer space. This world is smaller than everybody think it is. Our countries are neighbors. So whatever affects that country will affect this country. Because it's on the same planet and it will destroy your country too, as the hate that you come up with in the 21st century. We all now know that too in history. But y'all ghetto motherfuckers that dropped out of school being a gang in the world, they learn that shit, and when shit hits the fan, you're not there to show up as the tough pussy gang outside. It's soldiers that go to war, not you. You're back home, preparing for me to come back home on the internet, because that's how much friends I got back home as a veteran on the internet. You know, imagine how world peace is beneficial for every country in the world. Sex will feel better. Smoking weed will be better. Every single thing will be better if we all just get along as... Why you guys fight? We all know that we're human. Do you know we're human beings? Human beings in your countries, we're all the same species. Just because we came from different parts of the world, we're still the same human being on Earth, on the internet. So I don't even see tigers fight that much. I don't see any type of animals that fight as much as human beings, and we're the same fucking species. Fighting over what? Are you fighting over a cheeseburger on the internet? Are you fighting over women on the internet when there's enough women for every dude and every woman or whatever? Float your boat on the internet? We lived on planet Earth for things. It should be simple by now. Like, there should be nobody living on the streets all around the world. There's enough buildings for people to sleep indoors. There's enough money in the world for nobody to be poor. We have the technology for update our medicine in every country. Violence don't solve anything. Hate don't solve shit. It just makes things worse, 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 worse. And we don't go through that. What if everybody can... Nobody wants to be in a war movie. Nobody wants to be in a horror movie. Nobody wants to be in a crime show movie or whatever. People in stoner movies, funny movies, goofy movies. So, we all could be actors in the world and be in a good movie online for you to be happy in that movie. But you all sit there and find new ways to hate each other, where in the 21st century it does not make any sense for you guys in the world to fight among each other, as you all went to college and learned more about things, and we're all the same human being on the internet. If there's everybody is a human being on the internet, why is it so complicated for us to make the internet safe by now? So, I'm American. I would figure by now in America, as we teach kids practice safe sex in school, we practice safe sex on the internet too in America. So I don't know if you guys are just haters that I use any Commiso knows how to use a computer or something. I don't hack like you guys do. I don't really hack at all. I just know in my mind what people do. And we all know people not fighting. We got higher ratings as porn and love. You treat porn like it's some kind of sin. But it's just sex as porn. Sex leads to love. Sex is love. So if people can't figure out to make sex a love kind of way on the internet, instead of hating each other because somebody else is jerking off online, then you guys didn't know shit about the 60s and 70s or the 80s.
You have so much to be happy.
But think like I do, I guess. Nowadays, people think too fast and react too fast, and there's violence on the internet. That's the whole point of democracy in America. We sit down with our leaders as American people and vote on things so there be no violence on any type of street in the United States. It should go the same way in every country. Man, I was a poor kid from Trenton that traveled all around the world. And you got good history over there. Don't destroy your history in your country. That's what's wrong with people. You don't find the joy in life. You always find the bad things in history and bring it up on the internet. But there's good history in the other countries too. Like Italy. Michelangelo had to fight for his art to stay on the streets because they were butt naked art back in the day. You all sit on the internet and get mad because one more person is naked online. Imagine back in the day, Michelangelo just drawing and painting a naked picture back in the day. You guys are haters. Nobody can be themselves on the internet. And you their kids the same way in the world. be like a jerk off in the world. Don't be yourself as a child. Because when you grow up, people are just going to shit on you in the end. What kind of fucking learning lesson is that as an adult in the world? You know, I was a 19-year-old teenager, graduated from high school, and I was a tourist in every country. And even the fact that I don't know shit about traveling, I still enjoyed your countries by being a tourist in Europe and traveling the world serving my country. You might have heard my laugh in every country that I went to. Oh, there's a crazy ass white boy in our country laughing. There's a crazy ass white boy in our clubs in Germany and bars. I enjoy more of your country. You don't even know that was what is in your country. People don't take time to smell the flowers outside anymore. And that's when things start to die. It's our animals that makes us unique as a human being. And we're killing off our animals. Where a tiger is cool as hell. It ain't that hard to figure out how to take care of animals so animals don't hurt us. Same thing with flowers and trees and everything. So if we could teach animals, a dog and a cat, to get along as pets, it shouldn't be that complicated as a human being in this on this planet. Even when we have the facts, we keep going down the road, acting stupid and like an idiot and hurting each other. We won't even have a planet to live on anymore. Yeah, there could have been life on Mars. But what if the chances that life on Mars had destroyed itself of having wars and violence online? Now, there's no life on Mars. That could happen on our planet too, where people always focusing on the internet. But if you look around, we're losing our simplest things, as one day we all could wake up with no oxygen on planet Earth. So it don't matter if you're the biggest, baddest motherfucker in the world. If there's no oxygen on planet Earth, you die too. It sucks that people know what it takes to get along and have world peace, but you guys are too lazy. And y'all want to wake up and find another way to hate each other. Like how hard and complicated for the law online to get fucking on the internet to give me a hard ass damn time back home. As I don't know how much women you think I had, because I get cock blocked all the damn time. And you know the messed part is, you all know that you cock blocked me, and I don't have a girlfriend. I hardly had sex in my life, but you still sit on the internet and get mad at me. So that's stupid. If you already got the damn girl and a family back home, you tell me people still push on me on the fact that you make names and hate on me as a veteran. I can't breed them. That's another thing that's wrong with the internet. You all claim that we got privacy on our laptops, but I can't breathe. I feel like the whole world is on my damn laptop. So I can't take a shit in my toilet without being analyzed. What kind of shit do I shit in my toilet in the world I'm living in as that same person shits in their toilet all around the world? That's the next thing. We're going to start hating each other because our shit looks different from each other's shits. But it's all the same bullshit that you fucking fight about online. It's all shit. If people really want to get along with each other, they will take the time to get... You guys don't even... You talk shit about each other without even get to know each other as people in the world anymore. You don't hack my computer. You sit on my damn laptop, find an excuse to get me in trouble with the law back home, knowing the fact that everybody does the same shit on the internet. That's why I don't get the law. I don't get the internet. You know for a fact that everybody watches the same shit, but only a few people get in trouble with it. I don't know if that's justice at all. I think you're just a jealous asshole around here trying to get me in trouble because I stood up to a gang outside. That's how it looks on the internet.
Search your mind. Come on, let's go.
We don't deserve this as people in the world. To treat each other like we do as people. It ain't that hard to say hi to each other in the world on the internet. I thought the internet was meant for more porno channels on the internet. I thought I was going to come back home with all nudity on the television. Because people point out the worst in the world so much that a reality show, we should have every butt naked channel on television in the whole world. That's there ain't that much crime in the world. It's only on that one street on the internet. Same thing with a war on the internet. It's only that one street that's fighting on the internet. And there's more good in the world. But you all point out the negative so fast. You don't even know why are you fighting in the first place. So, yeah, we all can have more naked fun and stoners in the world like they did back in 67. Because you all sit there and act like people hated sex back in the day. But sex leads to love. I bet sex, porn, is why the reason why you're with that person you're loving right now in their home. That's the same thing on the internet. So you all cock blocking me from sex. If you really look at the bigger picture, it just looks like you're cock blocking me from sex completely back home. And I can't find love because you're on my damn balls back home as a veteran. Hey, the law, according to gang, my neighbors, my family, if I had friends, everybody is on my fucking dick balls back home. And I can't be who I want to be back home because you're in jerk off on the internet as my friends. As a veteran back home. Nowadays, does the law know people have sex in public places nowadays all around the world? Does the law know, hey, maybe we should update the law because we're allowing people to fuck in public to sit on my damn laptop and question if I'm going to be a fucking bad dad one day because I'm the next person that's watching legal porn on the internet in the 21st century. But that's all you guys fight about. Because people are worried about, hey, why are there wars across the other countries for it? Now you're all fucking worried about who I'm jerking off to because of the celebrities on the internet too around here. I do, because as a veteran, I don't want to be at wars no more as a veteran. I did that in my life. I want to have a good time like you all did back home. How you found your love at sex parties around here and orgies. As you act like you don't know what that is on the damn internet around here. As a pussy gang outside. So, I hope you realize this planet cannot handle wars no more. Wars, I think wars should be banned. No more fighting, dude. There's simple ways of solving shit and everything. Because war is going to destroy our planet, and it won't matter what country you're in. Our planet's going to die. And the miracle of life in outer space. It's a miracle that there is even life in outer space. And internet is not all bad. There's good too. But it's so easy to take down the bad things on you to improve the internet, as you all sit there and act like you don't know what sex is at court around here. Just because you all act at court, you don't know what sex is around here. Doesn't give you a goddamn fucking right to be on my laptop, as I'm still labeled as an American soldier after 9/11, representing my flag country. So whoever calls a veteran a soldier's name on the internet, I'm still protecting my flag, and I know what my flag means to me as a soldier after 9/11 attack in New York. So it sucks that I have to get treated like this, as you know for a fact that I have a good heart and I care about people. It ain't my fault you're idiots and listen to every word on the internet and believe every shit that you hear on the internet in the world. What if people are lying about shit about me because I'm a soldier after 9/11? But you listen anyways, and that's where all that hate comes in. We can't fight no more. That's the whole point why we vote for our leaders. There should be no violence on the streets of America, because we are smart enough to vote for our leaders and president and have no fucking fights on the street. Who fights in the free? If you all can use the system to screw my life over as a soldier after 9/11 attack, then you all can use the system to stop fighting in the world and stop hating each other for no fucking damn fucking reason at all on the internet. It's stupid no more. It doesn't make any sense anymore. We will benefit more of having world peace. We all could be billionaires by now. But since you all... being a gang is corny as shit. See, back in the day, they had prohibition in America to fight for alcohol. You guys fight over cheeseburgers and get shot about over a damn cheese as the blood is in the clips and the gangs outside. You kill each other over stupid shit. You can kill each other over fucking music. So it's actually, you being a gang is corny as fuck. Being a terrorist group, you are corny as fuck. Because in reality, every country got some type of freedom, and we ain't, as an American, I ain't going to sit here listen to another idiot to tell me how to run my damn life as an American. So why do you think I was going to listen to any gangs back home, or a terrorist group, or anybody in the first place? It's my personality. I went to school, people made fun of me because I dressed the way I dress. So I'm not going to dress like anybody. It's who I am as a person. I like to dress the way I dress as my freedom of speech as an American. We had that back in history. People kind of had a style back in the day. You guys in the world don't have no fucking style at all. You all dress alike, you all look alike, and even the fact you all dress alike and look alike, you're still killing each other over stupid shit.
We're gonna have to be able to get a hold of you. You have hotel arrangements? Yeah.
So,
Do you have a,
I'm gonna be Michael Commiso. And people like Michael Commiso, that's fine. And it's not my fault. I'm a very likable guy. I am easy to party with. I'm easy to dance with. I'm easy to drink beer with. You guys didn't even smoke weed with me back home and hide all the good weed about here on America's soil.
No, I don't think Kevin even knows how to use a crack.
So stop blaming me as a veteran. You keep blaming that it's veterans' fault that people don't hang with us. Blame yourselves because you all find an excuse not to hang with us back home as veterans, as heroes that serve our flag back home and everything. It's you guys, it's not me. I don't know how hard it is to knock on my damn door and say, hey man, you want to go to a party? But now I'm older and like, well, if it took that damn long to hang with me, man, the parties ain't that great in the first place. So I prefer to hang with people that likes me. That makes the party better and cooler. But it shouldn't be that way in the world. That's how you treat the internet. Commiso's not good enough to use Chatterbait, so we're all going to sit on a damn laptop and believe that Chatterbait's not working as the law is on Chatterbait too. What kind of fucked up party is that, man? And you do that to each other all around the world, man. If there's only one party on the internet, who the fucker right to order people not to use Chatterbait when there's more than one law enforcement's on the damn Chatterbait? Not my. Seems like I came back to haters in my hometown at court around here and everything. Cause the judge don't Chatterbait. The cops at the jail cell and guards don't Chatterbait. The gangsters and my neighbors, nobody even know what's going on the internet. That's what I came back home to.
Is everything all right, sir?
Then you ask that stupid question, what's wrong with the veterans back home? Well, if this is our welcome back home party, you screwed everything up and made me feel like I'm not welcome back home in my country as an American soldier that flew all around the world after 9/11 attack. And you all sit there, I'm a pussy and I got no balls. But I stood up to everybody on the street and I flew all around the world to serve my country. So I don't know how much more balls I have to have back home in a reality show. So I don't know why there should be any negative on American television. And we don't have to put negative shit on television. Because there's more positive shit that happens in America. That's the same thing in every country, dude. So, what? It sucks to have conflict of the naked body. And people don't care about the violence that happens on the internet. They all came after me being the next naked person online instead of the violence on the internet. Well, that's why people are stupid. So, I'm trying my best, but if you realize that I got the whole world on my laptop, on my dick and balls back home, tell me how to run my, but they can't run their own damn lives on their damn laptops. They're telling me how to run my life, and I thought I did pretty goddamn good until you guys got involved with my damn kick that dick and balls back home as a soldier after 9/11 attack in New York City, dude.
You was here, and you were smooching with my brother.
So we have to. We're too stupid to keep fighting.
Snuffy, Al.
We can't fight no more. We have to have. We're too stupid to fight. We have to have world peace. I can see it. And we keep having wars on planet Earth. We're going to destroy our planet. And we're all going to die in the end, no matter what country you are in. Because we destroy our environment and ozone layer. Because they complain about that shit when I was young. Our ozone layer around Earth is thinning out. It's probably because all the wars we have on planet Earth and shit. And we're smart enough to make air and oxygen back on Earth too, you know, and get our ozone back. But if we just go and sit there and fight over of a woman and her cheeseburger, we're not going to make it in outer space as planet Earth in outer space. So this is disabled combat veteran after 9/11 attack in New York City, Michael Commiso, living on the 4th of July Parade Street. People playing me and they're hating on me as a soldier back home. You guys look like idiots. You're a disabled combat veteran after 9/11 attack in New York City, Michael Commiso and Nevada buddies online, man. World peace, man. World peace is a lot easier than fighting too, you know.